Hey guys, Dan and this is going to be game 2 of StarcraniumvError versus Error. And so basically this game 1 was actually pretty good. It was about 20 minutes in length. But if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to be displaying probably a link in the description. So go check that out. And so, because it was a really good game and I don't really want to spoil it for you guys, but so basically right now we're going to have game 2 in which StarcraniumvError is going to play Protoss because he's playing random this series, remember that. And Error is still staying with Terran because they decided that Error was going to play Terran this series. So basically, yeah, if you guys, tell me if you guys like game 1. I thought it was pretty good. Basically, SC or StarcraniumvError basically won from the from a roach and kind of a roach mutalisk, and the roach mutalisk kind of just won the game. I was actually very surprised. It kind of seemed like the Terran had control of the game, but realistically Zerg kind of took control about mid-game and really held control of that. We have the barracks coming up for Error, and no gas yet. Not extremely a surprise, really. But we have that barracks coming up. And they're both scouting. They spawned in diagonal positions. And again, his SC's off races are Protoss and Zerg. His main race is Terran. So again, he's playing an off race. So, but really, Error really needs to take this off race advantage and really use it against StarcraniumvError, especially since he's already lost game 1. He needs to come back in this series because he cannot go down 2-0 in this series, because if he does, then it's basically game over from then on. We have a Marine coming out of this barracks right now, but SC gets his probe in there, but oh, the Marine's gonna get him. I don't understand why he didn't check gas, because that's usually what he usually goes for, because gas is basically going to reveal someone's hand even if they might not know it. But a cybernetic score is coming down right now, so it's pretty much standard right now. The Terran is now walling off pretty quickly. And so really just an orbital command. There's nothing really strange going on yet. Both of them have their gas. StarcraniumvError, they both have 3 harvesters on the gas, and the SCV in StarcraniumvError's base is just, I don't know, it's still in there, which is a little surprising. And we have 3 more gateways coming up. It's probably not a 4-gate. I'm guessing, yeah, it's definitely not a 4-gate, otherwise we'd probably see some kind of a proxy pylon over here. But I don't know, he could be a 3-gate robo or a 3-gate Stargate. Who knows, but it's not really looking like it's going to be any kind of a cheese for both of them. The second refinery is going down for Error, though, which maybe could call for cheese, but instead, oh, he's getting his factory. This could mean Banshee trouble, maybe. I'm not sure, because they're getting that factory next usually leads to a starport. We have our first Zealot out for StarcraniumvError. He actually now has got the quick harvester lead, with 4 harvesters in the lead of Error. I don't know. Did SC just see? I don't know. What is this? I don't know what this SCV is doing, but it's gonna get taken out by this Zealot, I believe. And we have finally another stalker to help take out this SCV. I don't know, that's just been staying in for a while, and now we have a reactor going on the factory, which probably suggests that he will be getting actually medvacs, because you see the 2 other barracks getting thrown down right here. So I'm guessing he's gonna just switch these and get maybe I'm guessing an MMM. And we see StarcraniumvError expanding. He's really been getting economic leads in these games. I guess he, like, I don't know, I think Error is making harvesters constantly, but just not as well as StarcraniumvError. He's also getting the early economic lead, which really, I don't know, I think that might be Error's downfall in a lot of these games. And So he really needs to get on top of that. We have the starport producing a medvac, so he is probably going to be going for MMM or drops. And drops he used in the last game, they were okay, but the Zerg kind of just had control of the game. It wasn't much of a chance. But we do have 2 Hellions. They might be dropped into the Protoss main. I'm not sure, but we do know we have selection of these Marines, but nothing's gonna happen. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's getting 2 tech labs on these. And we just have a few more Hellions coming out. Nothing. I'm surprised that he hasn't switched or anything. Maybe he's just getting, yeah, these last 2 Hellions probably, and then switching. Oh, he's loading them up into the dropship. Like I said, this really could cause trouble for the Protoss if he doesn't do it. And there's the swap. Oh, but he's switching the barracks and the factory, which is very surprising. I actually thought he was going to switch out for this starport, but I guess that actually probably would have been the better move. Very good gameplay right there. But now we have the economic lead, easily going over to the Protoss, and we do have a robotics facility coming out, which is showing that it's going to be a 3-gate robo. I don't see a huge, I can't really say a huge lead to either of the people. The medvac is coming around over here. It's coming really just going around. The probe is coming in over to the expansions, I'm guessing, or maybe building a proxy pylon. I don't know what this probe is doing. It's doing something, obviously. And we do have these Hellions about to be probably dropped behind the vision blockers. StarcraniumVError really needs something back here, because really Error is going to make him pay. What is this probe doing? I'm not exactly sure about this probe, but oh, and we have Infernal Pre-Igniter coming up for the Hellions, which I think is definitely, I don't know, I think he probably is going to wait, but oh, he's not going to wait, I don't think, for his Infernal Pre-Igniters. It's almost done. I don't know, will he wait for it? Oh, no, he's not going to wait for it, surprisingly. I would expect him to wait for it, but I guess he's not. StarcraniumVError isn't even looking at his main. Oh, and this could really be bad for StarcraniumVError. He could lose a ton of harvesters right here, but still is going to probably keep the economic lead, because he is nearly at about a 10 harvester lead nearly, which is ridiculous. And we have a huge chaotic mess up here at the ramp. What do we have Immortals coming out from here. He has 1 Immortal. I do not understand why he's not using it. And Air's gonna pick up these Hellions. Wow. He didn't get a lot of damage to the economy, because StarcraniumVError still has a huge economic lead. But we do have siege tanks now coming out from the factory. Do they have? No, they do not have siege tech yet. And we do have a reactor on this starport, and we have a command center being built right now. And that's the great thing about being Terran. You can do that. But oh, and nothing on these this 2 gas over here. But it looks, I don't know, the economic lead is easily in StarcraniumVError's favor, but he is kind of losing it, not as much though. It's about 38 to 30. It's still a gigantic lead in economy, but we do have 3 more barracks coming up. It's going to be now to 6 barracks. Great macro. A lot of players that I've seen, like not pros of course, but a lot of the people that I've seen actually play, well then again I see amateurs, but they don't really keep doing this, and I'm very pleased to see this Terran doing this. But these 3 racks, really, he needs them, and then if he's going to expand, these 2 bunkers are going to be essential. And actually these could really help make it so these might take a lot of the blow and the bunkers could keep firing away. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks pretty good. The command center is now coming down over to the expansion.